Hey guys, so I'm going to show you how to use a little bit of, well, just the basics of Teachable. There is a lot that you can do, and you can also even like host a blog on here. So I'm going to show you more the course part of it because I know a lot of you already have your own blogs and like your own domains and everything. So this is when you first log in, this is kind of the dashboard. So first I'm just going to go to the settings and show you a little bit about the settings. And there is going to be some parts where I can't show you just because it does have some student information, so just to keep that private. But if you go to settings, so you're going to be able to check out like your billing, your payout details, the different options that you have for payment, and then you can also set up like your email stuff. So this lets you know when like a new student joins, when a new student enrolls in a paid course, or when a student enrolls in a free course. And then you can also change like your Teachable plan. So I use the free plan just because I'm not quite yet making consistent sales like day after day. And so since I'm doing launches, it's not like every single month I'm, making a ton of money. If I were doing that, then I would probably go with one of these two plans so that I don't have as much per transaction. So, and you can also go to, so you can set up like your profile if you click way down at the bottom. And none of these are huge things because I mean, your information, you just have to kind of click around and add that type of stuff. So just add your name and password and everything. So, and it went back to just, this is kind of what the inside or what the homepage of my class looks like, but we're going to go back to the admin part. So if you ever kind of get like in a random page, then just go to like the admin part. All right, and so over here you've got all of these different things, but we're just really going to use courses. So I have all kinds of different courses, and a lot of them I have only created like as bonus mini courses to go along with other courses. Like I said, all of these things, like this will give you information about your students, and so I'm not going to click on that just because it has like their email address and stuff, just to protect their privacy a little bit. So you're just really going to go to like settings, and courses are the two main things that you need to use. Dashboard also will have some like payment details and everything, like when new people sign up or when new people pay, because you can sign up without actually paying for a course. So you're creating your password and everything. So I'm just going to show you how to like create a new course. So you just click on new course, go figure. So then you can give it a name and change all of this stuff. So we are going to do test, and then you can set up like in some accounts, some of the higher paid accounts, you can set up different authors. Obviously I just have myself. You can make a subtitle and then describe the course. So this would be similar to what you would have on like your sales page. And obviously I'm just doing really simple stuff. Okay, so now we have created our course, and so we're on to the next step. So from here you can add course content, and so it's built into sections and then lectures. So if I can add another section to kind of show you how it's set up. Okay, so now there's two sections, and then you can add lectures to each of these. So like within my Map to Blogging Success course, I have different weekly modules. And so week 1 is one of these, and week 2 is another one of these, and then you add lectures in under that fit those different categories. So you can enable comments on these, like so people could ask questions on those. And I've done that on some of my courses, others I haven't. So then you can change the title. And then you can add files. So you can add like any of these: PDF, audio, drop video. So what if we just pick one? Let's see if I've got any PDFs. All right, so I've got this, so I can upload that. And so then since it's a PDF, I can also choose to make it downloadable. So that will let people just download it to their computer. So then you can also add text. And so this is, you know, if you want to make like a blog post type deal within it, or you can embed video here. And so I'll do that like if I'm hosting the video on YouTube, and then like the YouTube videos that I use would just be unlisted, so nobody can just search for them and find them. But then you can embed them in here and people can see it. Or, you know, you can download a video, or if you have it on your computer, then you can upload that in that way as well. You can even add quizzes, and I've never actually done this within a course. I've only messed around with it a little bit, but then you can, so you can just type your question and then you can add answers. And so then one of the really nice things is you can preview everything. So you can see what it's going to look like for your students ahead of time. Because obviously this view is a little bit different than the student view. So this is what it's going to look like for the students. And then if they go down here, they can download this. So they can just click on that and download it. And then they can just see the PDF within there. So then if we go back here, you know, we'll add a price, and I'm going to come back and show you a couple of things on here. So you have the option to make it a subscription. So you can make it like monthly or annual. So if you have like a library that people have to pay to access to every month, or anything like that where it's monthly or annual, then you can do that. You can do a one-time purchase, which is what most people will do. Or if you have like a higher priced course, you can add a payment plan. And so this will, it will just set you up to have like so many payments, and that's just a fixed number, as opposed to this is just a continual. And this is actually a newer feature, so it's really nice. Okay, so we'll just say it's $97, and you can actually add more pricing plans too. So you can have like the one, this is the full price, and then you can add in the payment plan as well. So then, okay, so we're just going to finish that. And then you can always get rid of the payment page, or the payment plan too, and change the price. You can change the price at any time within it. So after you create the course, you're going to have a lot more different options. So you can see right here, like, well, this was actually the same, but like you can change the SEO. So if you want this to show up differently, you could add in a thumbnail picture, and so that's going to come up like right here when people are viewing your course or in your course. And then you can add like a background, which would show up in the sales page. You can also change the frequently asked questions. And this will show up on the sales page, which I'll show you in just a second here. So this is the sales page. And a lot of times I'll like link this to my website. I'll just create, you know, one of those link pages and send people right to here. And so this is where like that background picture that I was talking about is going to show up, and you can change obviously the name and the title. And then you've got the description underneath that. And then any of the content that you show up is going to show up as curriculum. So kind of like a syllabus right here of what's going to be in the course. And you can actually set some of that to be made available as like a preview, which is really nice. So down here is where like the frequently asked questions is going to show up. And so that just shows up at the bottom. And then there's enroll buttons as well. So we're going to preview this, and I'll show you what it looks like. So right here, you first have your button that people can just click and enroll right away. Otherwise, like you're going to have a whole bunch of text here, and then it's going to talk about your instructor and your frequently asked questions. Usually before this, but we haven't published anything, your content is going to show up right here. And then down at the bottom, you have another button. So we're just going to save that. That looks good, obviously, since it's all fake. before we go back to the curriculum, you can also set coupon codes. So if you want to run a sale, you can do that. Or if you want to give a coupon code like just to your email list or to like a Facebook group, you can do that. And so you can create a new coupon. So you would say new multiple use coupon, or you can create a single use coupon, and those end up being like really long numbers. And so you can set the discount amount and all of that. So let's just click on the, so you can change it if you want it to be a percent off or an amount off. And so this is what it's going to be, or what the discount is, and then how many available, and then you get to choose what the code is. Then you can name it, so just for your reference, and then you can also change it to the expiration date, so it won't work after that. And then you would just share that code with people and they can use it up to however many coupons you said were available. So then from there, just another thing you can do is bundle content. So maybe I want to bundle another course with it, and then you would just add that together. And I'll do that a lot of times for like webinars. And you can also go back into the students. Like I said, I'm not going to show you the students page, just, well, I mean, we can click on it here and it's not going to have any students in it. But so you can add, once students actually are in your course, you can add them to other, courses. So go back to the test one. All right, so now we're going to go back to the curriculum, because this is where really you're going to spend most of you're going to do the most work. And so you can always add in new lectures, but what I really like is that these are all unpublished until you click that you want to publish. So you can do the work beforehand, and you can make it like a drip course, which is what I'm actually doing for my Map to Blogging Success course. It's, you know, I'm creating the content maybe a week or two at a time, and so it's up there, but I don't publish it until it's supposed to come out. So now I'm going to publish this lecture, and then if we went to like preview it, then it would show up. And so you can also, if you want to, you can, okay, so this is, you can make it downloadable, but you can also make this be a free preview. So this is going to come up on like the sales page. So in here, if we go to preview, so if we go to the curriculum, so now this is going to come up, and so then we would click on this. And then if there is another module, there would be, we can complete and continue, and then we would go on to the next lecture. Otherwise, we can preview, and we can preview the sales page, and I'll show you where it comes up here. So now you can see that was added right here, and so then you would click start. Like if people want to check it out, they're like, oh, that sounds really cool, but then it will come up and say that you have to enroll in the course to unblock it. So that's kind of a nice little sales feature too, if people get all excited about it and then they want to click on it, but they have to purchase it. So, you know, you can just keep on adding new lecture, new lecture, new lecture. So we'll just say it's published. And then so then that's going to come up too. So then again, if we preview it, you're going to have more options to pick from. So right here, you know, 2 of them come up now. And so then you can also change, like I love it that on almost every page you can preview it as either a logged in user or a logged out user. So if you were logged out, then all they can see is this, really. And otherwise it's going to tell you you have to purchase it to get access, which is really nice. Those are really the biggest things that you need to know about this. It's a super easy program to use. And I really do. I like it, and I use it for all of my courses. You can always duplicate the course. So if you want to have like a version that is bundled and that's not bundled, you can do that. Obviously, delete means to delete it. And the last thing to show you too is that you do have to publish the course if you want it to show up on your here. I'll actually just go to so under site. I think it's just here. Okay, so this is like my main course page, and so you can only see the courses that are published. You saw that I have 6 or 7 courses in there, but these are the only ones that are published. So until you actually click publish on it, you're not going to be able to see the course in here, which is really nice. So you can be working on it ahead of time and people aren't going to be able to see it, but they can still see it if you send them the link. So if you send somebody a link to the course, then those people can click on it and purchase it still. So maybe if you want to do like a, kind of a test launch and try it out with your email subscribers, but you don't want to make it available to the public, then you could do it in that way and not have it published yet, but you can send that link to them. So I really like the, published and non-published options that they have. That is basically everything that you need to know to be able to get in there and set up a course. And you can always make it a free course as well. You would just do that by changing the pricing to 0. And you hear about people like closing the cart. And so all you had to do to close the cart is just delete that. And if there's no price, then people cannot enroll in it. So you can do that for like your courses that are not evergreen, that just have like a end launch date. So you guys can get out there and try making a course. You can make it free, you can make it paid, and it's really easy, and it's a free tool, unless you decide that you want to jump up to the paid plans, just where you would have a lower like payment rate, or payment percentage of your sales. So go try that out, and thanks guys for watching. Bye.